Hey, it's Sam on What Yacht to Do, and we're aboard the Here's to Us on a rainy morning in Cornwall, Ontario. We have crossed into Ontario again, so last night at the restaurant we noticed a lot more people speaking English. There were still a few French-speaking people, but what a lovely town this is. Very quaint. Ate at a place called Schnitzel's. So where are we going today? We are going to Chrysler Park Marina, and we have to negotiate two locks, the U.S. locks, the Snell and the Eisenhower lock, and they require a payment of a total of $60. You can pay in Canadian or you can pay in U.S., your choice. So look at the exchange rate and see what's the best deal. You can't mix them up. You can't give them 30 U.S. and 30 Canadian. So we're going to get underway here in a little bit, and it is going to be raining. I looked at the radar, and I think we're going to delay about 45 minutes. I'd rather have rev in the lock when it isn't raining, so looking for a clearing spot and trying to time that, knowing it's going to take us about 2 hours to get to the lock. I'm ready, the boat's ready, rev's ready, and we'll just wait on the weather.
Alright, we're taking off from Cornwall. Great marina, had a good time. Very friendly staff. Looking good so far. Great, Sam. Here we go. Finally going to go downstream for a bit. Check out this RV park on an island. It's so cute. There's got to be a ferry. I don't see a ferry. I see a long dock. So there's got to be a ferry to take those RVs for land over to that island. And there's probably power. I don't know, I can't tell from looking this far away, but pretty cool. Talk about remote. Well, you do have some neighbors. I think I counted 4 RVs over there. But, come on. That's really cool. Well, it's not the biggest ship we've come across, but it's still intimidating when you look up and you see something that tall coming at you.
Our Coast Guard at work, and he is doing about 13 miles per hour downstream. We moved over to hug the red air, and
what's he doing over here in Canada?
oh well, you know, I don't know, he might be a buoy tender or something like that. Somebody who has been in the Coast Guard probably knows that, so you can tell us in the comment section below. I think that is a buoy tender, because it looks like it's got the crane on there, and we'll see. Who knows? Who knows what he does? Hollyhock.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's the Seaway Bridge. United States on the left, and it connects Canada. And that was the bridge that was over there on the other side of this island, in between us here on the starboard side. That same bridge we would have gone upbound if we would have gone through Holly's Gut. I can see the lock infrastructure up there, and we will be at the lock probably in about 15 minutes.
Ooh.
We have hellacious current. I estimate, well, hellacious, about maybe 3.5 miles per hour current that we're fighting against. So
We're coming to the first lock, the Snell lock, and there is a cut over on that side, and water from the dam's coming that way, and then water from the locks coming this way. So you can see the eddies just are crazy, turning us around. Now eddies is something that we became very familiar with when we were going down the rivers. But I don't know, it's a little unexpected. But water's water. So when it gets crazy, it always wins. Well, I am embarrassed to admit that I just lost it. You know, boating brings out the worst in people sometimes, and that's what happened to me today. So here's why. We have come to Snell Lock, and I'm usually able to get on the side and lasso a cleat and secure us. You know, if I have to get off the boat, I'll get off the boat. No big deal. But this lock doesn't have cleats. It just has these rings sticking up. So, can you see that? My line isn't even through that hole. I just lassoed it around good enough, and I was giving Sam instruction on go forward, go backward, closer to the dock, all of that, but that's what I came up with. And then I was able to get off the boat on the back and tie that up in a weird way. And then the breast cleat, when I was off the boat, I just fed it through, you know, a regular loose tie like that. But it was pretty stressful, and I behaved badly. I'm just confessing.
Sir, it is going to be on your port side. The line spin will give you a number.
Okay. All right, so
You're welcome.
This just came out of the lock, and then it's our turn to get in there and go upbound. So we just got out of the Snell Lock, and the first boat we see here is a friend of ours. It's Katoomba. I think there's 3 boats traveling with them, and Sam's on the phone with Brian right now. We have 2 locks today, and this happened to us again. We have to wait on this giant freighter to get out of the lock before we can get in. I guess they have priority, you know. They are working. And it is the Seaway locks, Seaway system. So they're trying to get out there.
tried to do a mooring ball over there, but there was no pendant on it, just a hook, and we couldn't do it safely, so.
Yeah, what good's a mooring ball without the line?
Yeah.
So you think we should tell them that in there?
I think they probably know. I think for a small boat, if you're close to the water line on the bow,
yeah.
you could hook on.
You could use your own line, that's true.
Not for us.
All right, we're in the Eisenhower lock, and there's 2 boats in front of us and 1 boat behind us, and we are waiting for them to close the back gate and then take us up 30 plus feet so we can get further upstream.
Hey, it's Sam. We got the Here's to Us up on plane. We got out of the our Snell lock. Took a long time. The Eisenhower took a long time. And we look ahead finally when we get out. The weather starting to close in, so we put the Here's to Us up on plane. The current has lessened, upbound of the locks there, the Eisenhower lock, the current went to almost nothing. So we are on plane doing 19 miles an hour. We are 22 minutes out. I just talked to the folks at the Marina, and he gave me very good instructions as to where we're going to be. I said, hey, we're going to try to beat the weather in, so told him we'd be there in about 20 minutes. We'll give him a call 10 minutes out, and we're going to rig for a starboard tie on what is called E-dock. They call it the cruise ship dock, which, I don't know, I guess that's what they call it. And very helpful guy there, so beating the weather, and that's what I like about the Here's to Us is, mostly on the loop, we'll do about 8 to 9. Fuel economy is good, but when you need to get up and go, this thing will get up and go 19.6 miles per hour upbound on the St. Lawrence River. So nice to have that extra power when you need it. Yeah, now we're drinking fuel, but you know that's why you save the fuel, and that's why this thing carries 700 gallons of fuel to have it when you need it. Well, we made it into this marina, strange marina, and thank goodness I had talked to the dock master first, because we came in and he told me E-dock, but up there's somebody on E-dock. So luckily F-dock was open for our tie. We got in there, rev lasso the cleat, and I'm telling you, as we got a spring line on, we got stern line on and a bow line on, and it started coming down. So haven't even put power on. I'm going to elect to not monkey around with the power pedestal in a storm here, and we're going to take a closer look at it and see when it's passing. But it moved faster than what I thought, and had we not had the extra power that we need to get here, I mean, we did 19 miles an hour to get here, so got here in the nick of time. We'll run the generator if we have to, if we need power, but hopefully this thing will stop pretty quick. So thanks for coming along with us. And one of those days that we thought, hey, we would be in here by 11:30. What time is it? 2 o'clock. We're glad we're here.